Navy and Army excel amid NIL and transfer portal changes, a unique approach to college football. In an era dominated by name, image, and likeness, NIL, deals and the transfer portal, the Navy midshipmen and Army Black Knights stand out as unique success stories in college football. As of mid-October 2024, both teams remain undefeated, with Navy at 6-0 and Army at 7-0. Marking their first joint unbeaten run this late in the season since World War II. Unconventional model. No NIL. Few transfers. Navy and Army operate under a different model compared to most college football programs. Players at these service academies are not allowed to engage in NIL deals or transfer freely, with only one transfer recorded between the two teams in the last season. The lack of monetary incentives means that players focus on camaraderie and commitment to their teams rather than financial gains. Brian Newberry, Navy's head coach, describes the programs as unicorns in the landscape of college football, where financial transactions often dictate player movements. Athletic directors from both schools highlight that the unique bond formed through military training, shared experiences, and commitment to service creates a strong team culture that retains talent. A unique appeal. Education and duty over dollars. The appeal of playing for Navy or Army extends beyond football. The promise of a high-quality education and a guaranteed job upon graduation, often with a six-figure salary, acts as a strong incentive for players to remain with their teams. This focus on long-term career success rather than short-term financial gains helps solidify commitment among athletes. Paul Johnson, a former coach at Navy, emphasizes that the culture at these academies fosters loyalty and a sense of responsibility. As players represent their schools and the military at large, this spirit creates a powerful bond, enhancing teamwork and performance on the field. Resilient coaching and historic rivalry. Both teams thrive on traditional offensive schemes, particularly option football, which leverages their athletes' speed and teamwork. Coaches like Jeff Monken at Army and Drew Cronick at Navy have adapted their strategies to maintain competitiveness against larger programs. As both teams look ahead to their potential matchup in the American Athletic Conference Championship game, the stakes are high. A victory could not only lead to a conference title but also a chance to represent Group of 5 schools in the expanded college football playoff. Looking forward, a potentially historic season. The upcoming game against Notre Dame presents a significant opportunity for Navy, as they seek to impress playoff selection committees. With the possibility of both teams competing for a playoff spot, the narrative around Army and Navy is shifting from mere participation to a legitimate shot at national prominence in college football. As they navigate this unconventional path, both service academies embody a refreshing take on college athletics, prioritizing unity, dedication, and tradition over the transactional nature that has become prevalent in the sport.